Have you had a good week and team news? How are you faring ahead of this final game?
Yeah, we've had a really good week. Guys obviously rested for a few days after the Tottenham game, and which I think we needed. And then had a really good week's training, and yeah, probably our first sort of free week really since the period that we've come back to do the work that we wanted to do, and we arrive into the game fresh and ready to give it everything. So in terms of injuries, no, nothing new. Just it'll be the same squad available, and yeah, we'll be ready for the game Sunday.
Regardless of the result, how would you assess this season, with it being your first full one in charge?
Yeah, I think what has probably happened to ourselves. I think at the beginning of the season, the reality and expectancy was not too far away from each other, but because of the performance level of the players and how they've done over the course of the season, that level of expectancy has grown away from the actual reality of where we're at as a club. And that's purely down to the performance level of the players. And now we are actually arrive into the last game of the season, playing against Manchester United, one of the superpowers in world football, with a chance of going above them to make it into the Champions League. So for me, the players have a really good season. European football being our goal, and now with one last shot at going one further and making the Champions League. And I think that in itself tells you how well the players have done this season.
In terms of the speed of what you can build here and what you hope to build at the club, what difference would it make between the Champions League and the Europa League?
Well, I think whichever competition we're in, we have to improve next year. We have to improve the quality of the squad, mentality of the squad, and continual development. So, of course, there's resources when you get to the Champions League level, which are far greater. But for us, it has to be always sustainable. Where we're at as a football club, we always have to continue to develop. Our solution, like I said, won't be, we'd love the possibility to be going and get an 80, 90 million pound player, 60, whatever, but that's not how we work here. The solution for us will be continual development, looking to improve the quality with the budget that we have and the possibilities that we have, and improving players. So, and that is continual, whichever level that we're at.
You mentioned in an earlier answer that you've had a full week to prepare. Manchester United haven't. Will that play any part on Sunday?
I'm not sure. I know that after our game, and it's not something that we wanted to talk about in the aftermath of Tottenham, but I felt we were tired and leggy in that game. I think we had a great performance against Sheffield United on the Thursday. The turnaround in the game, I felt, watching us, even though there was parts of the games we did well, we got done on 3 counter-attacks in the game. But I actually felt we were maybe a little bit leggy. But I'm happy that we can recover well, put a plan in place and a strategy in place, and then be fresh as we possibly can be for the game. So, but how that affects other teams, I don't know. But I know for us, the week gives us every opportunity now.
Manchester United unbeaten in 13. They're attacking players, particularly to the fore since the restart. How can you beat them?
Well, we can win. There's absolutely no doubt about that. I think that in the game earlier on in the season, we were unfortunate to lose that game. But now the strategy of the game is going to be important. We want to win the game. We can't go and look at any other result that may happen elsewhere. There's the psychology of the game. Also, you have to think about. But listen, we've got quality in our squad, and we've got real talent, especially in forward areas of the pitch as well. So, but we have to be mindful. It's over the course of the 90 minutes, and we have to, come up with a plan that hopefully will see us get a result.
Because, as you mentioned, their history and the money they've spent, is there far more pressure on them, do you think?
But I think that there is a difference where we want to be in the Champions League, and that's something that we would love to be able to do. When you're a club like Manchester United or one of those super clubs, there's a need to be in the Champions League for many reasons, and that's obviously pretty clear. So for us, we would want to be in it. We want to give everything we can. If we fall short, then we've still had a really, really good season in our first full season together. Like I say, when you're at that level of spend and everything else, there's a need to be in there, and of course that brings a different level of expectation.
A draw might be enough, but I'm assuming that's not going to form part of your team talk.
No, I think it's, I don't think any coach or manager goes into a game to just play for a draw. It is very, very difficult. I know there's always chat beforehand about only needing a draw or whatever. Every coach and manager will go into a game to win. It's then how over the course of the 90 minutes where in the state of the game and where it's at, can you then only think about anything else. But the idea you go in is to prepare your team to win. And that's something that we've always looked to do.